Train rides are my favorite way to travel. There is just something about the scenery, the motion, and discovering new places along the way. But you know what I don't love? Struggling to stay connected when I'm abroad. That's where UBG eSIM comes in. No need to swap SIM card or deal with spotty hotel Wi-Fi. With UBG, you just download the app, choose your eSIM data plan based on your destination, and you're online in minutes. Seriously, it's just that easy. I've used it to upload videos, check timetable, navigate station, and yes, scroll through way too many train beams. And with the coverage in over 200 destinations, it got my back wherever I go. No contract, no surprise roaming charges, just solid data when you need it. So if you're planning your next rail trip, don't forget to pack your eSIM. Use the code RIDEWAY to get 10% off your UBG data plan. Download the app or head to ubg.com/simplyRiDEWAY. Big thanks to UBG eSIM for supporting this week's video. Now let's get back to our train ride.
Next stop is Spean Bridge. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform as you leave the train. Spean Bridge. If you see something that does not look right, speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it. Say it's sorted. This train is for Glasgow Queen Street. This train will call at Rannoch, Bridgewater, Upper Tyndrum, Trainline, Ardlingly, Arrowhead Tarbert, Gaylord Head, Hillsborough Upper, Dumbarton Central, Dunmuir. Between the train and the platform as you leave the train.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cleanler, this service. The open train will join on to this service.
Scheduled departure time 11:05 will be approximately 30 to 40 minutes late. This is because of technical problems at the train station. Please note the delays can also change at any time. Liebe Fahrgäste, Zugverbindungen dieses Bahnhofs sind von Bauarbeiten betroffen. Es kommt zu geänderten Fahrzeiten für den Zugausfällen. Bitte prüfen Sie Ihre Verbindung vor Reiseantritt online.
doors locked.